Hi and welcome back to my channel. So my name is Paris for those of you who are new. I'm currently pregnant. You can't see it, but I do have a belly. I'm not sure when I'm going to upload this, but this video is going to be on how I make donuts. So I found this recipe a while back. I did wash my hands, so that's why I'm pulling paper towel. But I did find this recipe a while ago. I've been wanting to make donuts, and since we're on quarantine and everything, perfect time to. So basically I'm going to show you how I make my donuts. It's a really simple and easy recipe. So we'll see how this works out, but I hope you enjoy. Make sure you like, subscribe, and yeah, so let's get started. This recipe does call for you to let your dough, because I make a homemade dough, rise for roughly an hour and a half to 2 hours. It just needs to double in size. But let me go ahead and pull it up. My phone has been sanitized, by the way, so it's clean. Alright, so you will need 2 cups and 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, 3 tablespoons of sugar, half a teaspoon of salt, 1 egg, half a cup of warm milk. Depending on the dough and how it fills, you may need 2 to 3 more tablespoons, depending on if it feels dry or not. 1/3 stick of butter, 7 grams of dry yeast, and you'll probably be kneading it for about 10 minutes after you get it mixed together. Those are just for the dough. Now the glaze is going to be 2 cups of powdered sugar, 2/3 of a stick of butter, 3 to 5 tablespoons of milk, depending on if you want your milk more runny or things of that nature, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So let's go ahead and just get started. The recipe will also be linked down below. It's really easy. So yeah. First things first, let's get our 2 cups and 3 tablespoons of flour. So you can see it better. So let's start with the flour. All of this I basically had on hand before the whole quarantine situation. So, but you should always keep flour on hand. So let's see, it's 2 cups and 3 tablespoons of flour. Try not to make a mess, but that's inevitable. And let's see, 3 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And it made a mess, as you can see. And then 3 tablespoons of sugar. My sugar's right here. Teaspoon of salt. that's that. And then this is our dry. Now we're gonna work on the wet. All right, so here's the flour mixture. As you saw, I dumped it in here. This is our milk and our butter. The milk is warm. Butter is good to go. It's about 2.5 tablespoons, I want to say. Give or take. Give or take. And then we're going to add 1 milk and the dry yeast to it. I mean 1 egg. My bad. I mean, if you already have a lot of these in your house, you know, you need to pick up yeast. A lot of people don't. Like, I've noticed yeast hasn't been going, like, really too crazy. So you can probably still find some. So, just going to add this. I'm going to do that off camera in a second. Alright, so my egg is added. Just going to whisk. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And make sure when you add the butter into the milk, the warm milk, not hot, warm, it is fully melted. And gotta just. Alright, so add the yeast. You mix it. And you just want to keep mixing. Alright, so now I'm going to add the mixture. Make sure you mix it pretty well. Just toss that in there. Ew. Ew. Let me get me a spatula. I don't have a mixer, so I'll be mixing it with this spatula. But we want to make sure we get everything out. Right? So that's that. And then you're just going to mix. The dough's going to be pretty sticky from what I remember. So just make sure you're prepared for that. I wouldn't add too much extra flour because you want the dough to be sticky, just not too sticky. And then just mix. Alright, so I have it mainly mixed. It looks kind of funky right now, but I promise it'll turn out. I put a cutting board down, and now I'm just going to get some of this stuff out. Cutting board with olive oil, like a half a tablespoon of olive oil on it to help it from sticking. I'm also going to put olive oil on my hands because I'm not about to have it stick to my hands. And you just knead. Want to make sure all of the ingredients have been incorporated. If you don't know how to knead like I don't, just look it up, or honestly, just do what feels natural. So we will see. If this fails, you guys will never see this, so it doesn't really matter. If it doesn't, then hey, I know I can make donuts again. Okay, so I've been kneading it for a little over 10 minutes. This is what it looks like. It looks kind of ugly, but I'm going to keep kneading it for about 5 more minutes. Yeah, about 5 more minutes, just to basically get it to the consistency I want, which you kind of want it a little bit like stretchy and easy to like fold into. And then you can shape it and put it in a lightly oiled bowl. Mine, I just put a little bit of olive oil in it, and then let it rise. It needs to double in size. And then you are ready to make the donuts. Okay, so in here, I just shape it. You don't have to. slightly lined. Next up, you're going to want to put saran wrap or plastic wrap over the top. Make sure it's sealed tightly and let it rise for the next hour and a half to 2 hours. Basically until it doubles in size. And while that's rising, you can clean. If you have kids, they can help you clean up. So we're just gonna make sure that's fixed. You just want it covered very, very tightly. You could also do a damp cloth, but right now I'm just lazy and I don't want to go get one, so this is what it's gonna be. And yeah, voila! And now you let it sit. Alright, so final part. It's been a little over 2 hours. My dough has doubled in size, as you can see. So now it's time to roll it out, put it into the dough, and then I have my oil right here, as you can see. My oil is getting warmed up, and yeah. Roll them out, and then from there, cut them into the circles or shapes that you would like. Fry them until they're golden brown on both sides, which is typically about 3 to 4 minutes on each side, depending on how hot you have the oil. I don't have a thermometer for it, but you want to make sure that there's slight bubbles. You don't want it to bubble really, really like fry. You're not frying chicken. You want it to boil very slowly, like little bubbles around it, not super crazy. So yeah, just make sure that when you're rolling it out, you can put flour down, and then you can put flour on top of the dough, roll it out until the thickness that you would like. And then just cook it to your desired brownness or taste. The first couple ones, I'm testing out some small ones that like the centers of them. But you can roll the dough after like you've gotten some out. That's the good thing about this dough, you can re-roll it. I don't have a roller, so I just used this. I like floured it and I rolled out my dough, and then I use this for the size of the donuts. It's just an empty cup, and this to cut out the center. So kept it very simple, and I will show you before I get to the end. I'll make sure to show you how I make the glaze. Okay, so I made the frosting with powdered sugar, vanilla extract, butter, and then a little bit of milk. I'll have the entire thing down below. I made mine thicker. I already dipped some in it, and then I could not wait. So this is a donut, and it is absolutely delicious. But yeah. Alright, so you guys just watched, basically you saw a short thing of what I'm doing for the quarantine area, whatever, self-quarantine. Donuts came out really good. I actually made little donut holes. Really good. Don't know if I'll make them again because that was a lot of work, but I'm very happy that I tried it. And recipes down below. I'm going to try and find the website that I got these off of, that I got the recipe off of. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and have a blessed weekend, a blessed week. Keep your head up, stay indoors, sanitize, clean, all that good stuff. Bye.